Hello everybody, Spike Games here, back with some more Magic Arena content. Today we are going to be playing some mono red on the ladder. So this deck, you probably are all very familiar with it. I just upgraded mine to the version that a couple different people are running in the Magic Pro League, the MPL. I like this new version a little bit more because it's very streamlined. It's all 4-ofs. Some decks, like control decks, like to run a lot of 1-ofs, 2-ofs to answer things, but I think an ideal deck, especially an aggro one, has all 4-ofs, and so this, just for maximum consistency on drawing the cards you want to draw. So this one has all 4-ofs in the main. In the side, we've got some Daredevils for opposing mono red decks. We've got Lava Coils for Gruul decks and big things. We got War Bosses for slow decks. We got Tibalts for dealing with other red decks as well, I think, mostly. Chandra's and more card advantage, and Rekindling Phoenix is just an all-star out of the board. So this is the deck we're going to run today, and let's get into some games. So we'll go, and we're going to be playing best of 3. Very interested to see how this new version of the deck does. Alrighty, let's see here. Old Coffee, what a name. Really, it's Old Cafe, because it doesn't have the second E. Good old coffee. This hand's okay. I'm willing to keep this, I think. Just came off playing a bunch of limited, so I might need to be a little more aggressive with my mulligans here, but we'll see. Oh, we draw the 1-drop. How nice. Hit our opponent for 1. It's on probably Esper here. We'll see though. Could be Dimir. Tyrant's scorning our 1-drop. Interesting. Okay. So we'll pass, hold up a Lightning Strike in case they play their hero guy. Yep, that's fine. I'll kill that. End of turn. So they'll get 1 activation off of it. Put a stop on end step just to make sure. Okay. We'll kill that. And it'll be our turn. Well, unfortunately, we don't have enough land, so we'll just hold up the Lightning Strike again. Hopefully they Narset and do it again. Well, this looks familiar. I'd love if they whiffed. That would be just awesome. Got another one. Okay, well, we'll kill that Narset too. How about that? Okay. We do need to draw land at some point. Okay. Ooh, that's bad. Well, the question now is, do we want to use the shock in order to light up the stage next turn? Or do we want to use it so that they can't draw again? I think we just really need to hit lands next turn, so I think we're just going to do it this way. So we'll hit them for 2. We can light up the stage for 1. We can still draw no lands. That's interesting. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 spells and 2 lands. That's like pretty unheard of. Okay, there's a land finally. Okay. let's do this guy. And then let's do this guy, targeting Narset, so it can't draw again.
Wait a moment.
And then we'll attack Liliana. She wants to trade the zombie. That's rough, but we can't let him get an army of zombies here, so.
Rise and shine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, see, he is on Dimir control, by the way. Which is rough for us at the current moment. I land and play a Chain Whirler. Kill the Narset, deal him 1. Tick down Liliana, so she can't ultimate.
I have reached my no way to treat a lady.
So I think we're losing this game. But the question is, what do we want to side in for next game?
Rise.
Yeah, I'll concede. Opponent's got too much card advantage at this point, I believe. What do we want to side in? I think we want all 4 lava coils. I think we want... I think we want the Daredevils, so we'll take out Pyromancer, Pyromancer, Experimental Frenzy for 2 Rekindling Phoenixes, and then 2 of these guys, and 1 more of these guys, and 1 of these guys. I think that's a good way to do it. I think we want these in too, actually, so maybe we'll take out 1 of these, 2 of these, put in 1 War Boss too. It was a little bit of a messy sideboard, but I think we definitely want them to not be able to gain life. That's pretty important. Alright, old Kofe, what's going on? Alright, this hand is keepable, I think. No 1-drop, but we've got double Steamkin, which is always very powerful, into Tybalt, which is very good. Let's see what opponent has here. 2 lands into... Kill the Steamkin. Okay. Here is Steamkin, again, into Lava Runner. Buffing Steamkin. How about that? What do you have to say about that, opponent? Seems as though they have an Aggro Bolus. Interesting. Get a cast down. Okay. We will Tybalt, making our Steamkin bigger. And then we will attack with the Steamkin. And we'll make a devil.
My assistants are painfully sloppy.
Another Augur, okay. Opponent's finding all their removal. Good game. Wow, opponent's cocky. Jeez. We'll make another devil.
My friend is here to help your pain.
We'll play this. No attacks. That was a pretty BM good game, I'd say. It's still early. Red deck has some pretty intense potential later. Four, 5 mana, huh? Let's do it like this. I will kill your Kefnet, and you will not kill my Chain Whirler. How about that? Next turn we will Experimental Frenzy. Enter the God Eternals, huh? It's a big boy. Land, Experimental Frenzy. Attack. Shock your guy. Trade. We'll take 2. I'll pass turn. There's a Liliana. That's scary.
This looks like a fun new toy.
Ugh, I feel like death.
Alright. We will hit you with the Devils, and hit you with the Devils. Which means we get to play this for 1. Which we will do. We will play a land. We will hit you for 3. And we will pass turn. We now have no targets for the Vraska's Contempt. Which is nice.
Mindless minion.
So he can't get into 2. So if we go off from the top here, oh, he's going to Vraska's Contempt his own guy. Interesting. Draw a card, gain 2 life, go to 9. Okay. Oh, it exiles. He doesn't even get to draw a card. That's fine. No worries. Can take my hand. I'm not using it. Uh-huh. You can hit me for 2. No worries. Alright, let's go off here. Alright, that's a start. That's another start. That's a land. Wait. We're gonna do this. Hit you for 1. So we can now play this for 1. Play this. Now we want to play this. What do we want here? This will make us a 4/4, which is pretty good. I think that's what we want. I think we want to be able to have a 4/4, because that puts a lot of pressure. The other thing is we could have this to kill Liliana. What's Liliana at? 8. Yeah, I think we want this, actually. I'll take that, thank you. We already played the land off the top, right? Yeah, okay, so now we'll play this. We'll kill your 2/2. We'll hit you for 2. Alright, see what you got.
Good help is easy to
Karn. Never seen Karn in these decks before. That's interesting. What are you getting with Karn? Okay. What do you have? think we win this game, which is pretty funny, given that our opponent said good game on like turn 2. Ooh, a life gain spell. Interesting. Well, let's see how much we can go off here. Hit you for 3. Hit you for 2. Hit you for 1. GG. Opponent said good game on like turn 2. LOL. I think this setup is pretty fine, actually, the way it is. The only thing would be one more Chain Whirler out, one more Legion War Boss in, I think. Just because Chain Whirler doesn't really kill much out of them. Experimental Frenzy was very good that game. I might want one more of those. Be one less Phoenix. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. What do you have, opponent? Yeah, that's a good hand. Yield 1-drop into 1-drop, 1-drop. Turn 1 opt, okay. On the bottom. Aggro Bullets, that's annoying. Whiff, please whiff. How about that? He does not whiff. He gets an opt though. It's not the best. Alright. I'm gonna coil this actually, so we can just keep being on the offensive here. Because if our opponent doesn't have things until Enter the God Eternals, like, we're gonna get a lot of damage in. Thought Erasure, yeah, that's fine. Nothing you can really take from me matters. That's fine. Let's go 1-drop. 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 Hit you for 3. Karn. Okay.
Evil must not be tolerated. I will not lose another friend.
You gonna get that fountain again? I don't think that's good enough. Yeah, I don't think the fountain's going to be good enough for an opponent here. They are in the tank though, so maybe they're not getting fountain. Who knows? We'll see. Next turn we get to hit them for, oh, okay, Guild Glow, interesting. Do we kill Karn? Yeah, I think we do. Well, wait, let's do some math. Let's run the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Puts them to 9. And it's 7, because this will be a 2 power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Puts them to 7. Yeah, I think we just go for face. Especially since they got a Guild Globe. Like, eventually we'll draw enough burn to kill them. We hope. Okay.
True goodness can never be corrupted.
Okay. 3 puts them to 4. And we have 3 damage on board. So we just need 1 burn spell. I think we can get there. That's not enough. Well, I mean, maybe it is enough, actually, now that I think about it. Makes our stuff super expensive.
Some solutions must be built.
So this puts them to 2. And we have 2 damage on board. So they need to remove our 1/1s now. Shock gets there. If he gets a fountain, it's a little bit annoying, I think. No, just a diamond there. Well, that'll gain him life too, huh? Yeah, that puts him out of range. That's so annoying.
I know only 8 ways to defeat you. Pick one.
This Pharaoh statue. It's really annoying. We'd have our opponent if they didn't have the statue. Maybe that was a very good call by them. Everything's so expensive! We're going in the wrong direction here. I don't know that we can win this game now. This statue is very annoying. We would have won, literally, without it, because we have this guy. And when our opponent was at 3, it would have been very good. Opponent takes our Phoenix, interestingly. I wouldn't have done that. I would have taken the Lava Coil, probably.
Just the trick for this.
Well, I think we're going to lose. That's unfortunate. Yep, good game. That's sad. I thought we had that one. Not doing a lot of the winning recently. Apologies for that. In constructed, that is, I guess. We'll play again. Rice? This is fine. Looks good to me. Alright, we'll play this, we'll play this. It's probably on Esper here. Alright, opponent's on the clock here. Play this for 1. Play our land for turn. And we'll pass. Put a stop on the end step, see what opponent does. Dovin, huh? That's okay.
I'm impressed anyone would be so foolish as to face me.
find your attacks unoffensive.
I think we have to... No, we can shock. Instant sorcery spells, cost 1 more to cast. Okay, yeah, so we'll shock.
A solid hit.
And we'll go like this, and we'll go like this.
Good. But I doubt you can do better.
We'll go like this, we'll kill the Dovin,
This outcome surprises even me.
and we'll pass. Stop on the unstep. Narset. Okay, that's fine. I think we're gonna outrace that.
Encounter no. Meditate and prepare.
Yeah, that's great. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, this kills them. All right. Goodbye. Yeah, sometimes the red deck says you don't get to play Magic, and that's what just happened. Alright, so, sideboards. What did we see? Not much. I think we don't want them gaining life, for sure. I think we want the war bosses. I think we can take out some chain whirlers. I think Dire Fleets will be pretty good, so we can take out all 4 of those. We can take out maybe just one of these. Yeah, seems good. I don't think we need the Phoenixes. From what we saw, I don't think we're going to need the Phoenixes. Alright, this hand is very clunky, actually, because we don't have anything we can actually play. I'll mulligan this one. This one, on the other hand, is fine. Yep, we'll keep that on top, because it makes our Wizard's Lightning cheap, which is what we want. Opponent's on the play, interestingly. Hit our opponent for 1. Okay. Search for his content. Okay. Play a Lava Runner. Hit for 1. End turn, set a stop. You can do your ass content, that's fine. I will Wizard's Lightning your face. I will again Wizard's Lightning your face. Put you to 12 and then hit you for 3. And then we will light up the stage for 1. You can counter that, that's fine. Interesting that they decided to counter the light up stage. Ah, it's because they have Cry. Got it. Okay. Well, we get to Experimental Frenzy now. This is like the ideal red deck curve, right? Because you want to play all your stuff, and then once you're out of stuff, you're normally screwed. But here, you get Experimental Frenzy, so you just get to kill them off the top of your deck, which is what we love to see here. Okay, land. That's rough. Sometimes you get double land. Nothing much you can do about that. Opponent's at 9. Alright, we'll draw that land off the top. We'll get a Wizard's Lightning, which we will shock our opponents with. Play this for 1. Okay. Opponent's on the counter all the card advantage spells, which is probably a good idea. Okay, Saheeli. Play a Chain Whirl. Whirly Boy.
You will not dissuade me from battle.
Oh, that's sad. I'd love to play the War Boss, but no luck here. No luck on the War Boss this time. They are at 5 though, so. Wow, that's greedy. He doesn't bounce the Chain Whirler, huh? That seems greedy to me. Maybe he has the kill spell? I don't know. Hmm. I think we attack here. So he'll chomp with the token, no worries. Ooh, he'll trade with the token, interesting. And gain 2, that's pretty snazzy. Still has first strike though, so he has to do both. Okay. Pass. We just need to draw through the experimental frenzy, that's all.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
I'm not done yet. I'm Teferi.
Your loss will either be a tragedy or comedy of errors.
Mm-hmm. Really? That's so rough. Okay, well. Eventually, we'll get to play cards off the top, I promise. The Wanderer, huh? That's pretty good.
No time for a break.
I think that's going to be the game, actually. That's pretty sad, given that we bricked twice off of Experimental Frenzy when they were at like 7 life. Hmm. Yeah, because the Wanderer says we can't deal any non-combat damage, so it makes it rough. You can't burn him out anymore. But we'll still try, that's for sure.
It's not wise to provoke me.
We're still gonna try. It's just gonna be pretty hard. I don't know how we really get through all these servo tokens here. Especially with opponent with 4 planeswalkers and a grip full of cards. Might just be wise to scoop at this point, but we'll see. Alright, now might be the time to scoop. They did give me a little bit of an opening, though, actually, interestingly enough. If we either get another War Boss off the top, or if we decide to sack the Experimental Frenzy. Yeah, so we're going to do this. And then we'll play a war boss, which makes a hasty dude, which has to attack. And we'll see how this goes. He'll block with the servo, probably. Okay, I'm out. Opponent's got too much stuff. Alright, I'm down to take one of these out and put one of these back in. Trying to lower the curve here. But I don't think we want to mess with it too much. So we'll just keep it like that. Experimental Frenzy is such an interesting card because you really have to balance the number that you have, because if, like you saw that game, we bricked like really hard on Experimental Frenzy off of our other Experimental Frenzy, whereas you always want to be able to draw it when you're out of cards. So it's kind of like a pretty tough balance. So we're going to run out the Dire Fleet Daredevil, even though it's no value, just because they don't play many creatures, so we want to start getting in. And they'll probably waste removal on it, if I had to guess. Nope, just digging. Okay. I think next turn we'd want a War Boss. Punish them for being slow. That's what this guy's for. If they don't do anything, I get to hit them for a bunch. Looks like they're stuck on lands, which I will take. Looks like we're gonna win this game.
This devilish. Oh, they're so cute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are dead next turn. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, well, oh, we got some stuff. Gotta do the stuff. Hellion 2. Okay. Anyway, this has been Spike Games. Thanks for watching. As per usual, like, comment, subscribe, watch the videos all the way through, and we'll see you guys next time.